Okay guys, welcome back. So I'm going to tell you a wee shrimp fly. This is the Apache. Now, the hook in the vise is a Partridge Patriot double in size 10 in black nickel. I'm going to use a uni thread 801 white to tie the fly. And I just like to use the white thread because it keeps the rear and the front body. It just helps to hold its colour, I think. Now, the tag in the rib of the fly is going to be a French oval silver tinsel. And this is in size 14. Just catch a piece of that. Now, just going to offer this in underneath the shank of the hook and then work my thread down. Just going to bring my thread down, pull sort of way just in line with the points of the hooks. I'm going to take 4 turns of the oval silver tinsel. On the last turn, just bring it up and in between your 2 hooks, locks it in for you. Trim away the waste. The tail on the original Apache just uses a natural red breast feather. I'm going to use one that's dyed. This is a golden pheasant breast feather that has been dyed red. Right. Just stroke back the fibres to reveal the tip of the hackle. Offer this up to the hook, a couple of turns, fold the tip back, a couple of turns up over the top. Now, just going to bring that up, my thread up to the front, and trim away the tip of the hackle. Now, the length of the tail's up to you. You have it if you want a longer tail. Just obviously select a longer favoured hackle. Right. At that point there, catch this off and underneath. Now you're just going to keep the stem in underneath the shank of the hook. Break that off, and then I can come in with my old toothbrush and brush the fibres back. On the way back down, we'll catch in another length of our oval silver tinsel for the rib on our rear body. Right, just going to come down, tight up against the hackle. Then the rear body, I'm using a uni floss in bright yellow. Now, uni floss, if you split it, it splits into 2 strands. So I like to thin the floss down a touch. I just think it makes a nicer body. So we'll catch that in. Then we'll come forward with our floss, just in overlapping turns. Catch that in. A couple of turns. I'll tie that off and then trim away the waste. 3 turns up the body of the oval silver tinsel. Trim that away. In the mid hackle, I'm using this is an Indian cock hackle that I'm using. Now, when I got the cape, I'll just show you the cape in a wee second. The cape was like a light tan, and I've just hit it with a yellow fluorescent dye. People have been asking me where I get the dyes. I get my dyes from Vineyards, so they're just as good as any. Now, the mid hackle, the turns, everybody has their own ideas, and that's fine. That's what fly tying's about. So I just always take 3 of. That's the way I was sort of way taught to tie them. So just going to follow these around with my thread, catching the hackle. Now, I like to strip off the excess fibre that's on the stem, and then just work my thread forward and break that away. Right, I'll not do anything yet with the hackle. I'll just come straight in and catch in my oval silver tinsel underneath. Then when I get further down, sort of we start to pay us a wee bit more attention. Just come in and hold it back and work the thread down. It again, just tied up against the hackle, not climbing up onto it. The front body, I like to use the Chinese red Unifloss, and I have also split this into two. So just offer this up, just pull it in the length, and just work my thread forward. And then we'll come round with our nice Chinese red. I do like the Chinese red floss. It's a nice colour. It stands out in peaty water as well, I believe. So just work this up the length of your front body. Follow this around with our thread. Come in and trim away the waste. Up with our oval silver. 3 turns again. A couple of turns will catch that in. Come in and trim away the waste again. Now we're looking to, I'll say something inappropriate, we're looking good. Now I'm just going to whip off the uni thread in white and just come in with the black thread, and this is just to finish off the head of the fly. Just break away the waste tag of thread. Then the front hackle. This is a dyed fluorescent red Chinese cock cape. So you can see the theme here. We've just changed the colours out. There's nothing wrong with the original pattern. It is a good fly to have in your box. Sorry about the background noise. A helicopter just flying overhead. So somebody mustn't be being a good boy. Just going to come in with scissors, stroke back the fibres again, much like I did with the mid hackle, and then I want to take 3 turns of the fluorescent red at the front. That's great there. Now, just keep a hold of your hackle, follow this around with your thread. A couple of tight turns will catch that in. Just going to spin the vise round, trim away the stem. Just come in and fold everything back. Any wee fibres that want to go forward really. And then just tie those down nice and tight. And then just to finish off, you're looking 2 jungle cock eyes. So we've just got 2 here. Just get them sorted out. Try not to drop it. On the seat. Now, if you don't have jungle cock eyes, I do say this nearly all the time, don't be worrying about it, because these wee things here are for the angler, not so much the fish. That's what my view is anyway. So just pull them in the length, offer them up to the hook under where you want them, just pinch them onto the hook, just come around with a couple of loose turns just to make sure you're sitting nice into the length that you want. Just always have a check just before you tack them in. Just come back in then, just gently pinch them onto the hook. I just usually take another couple of turns down towards the eye, and then come in and just fold back the stems. A couple of wee favours there, want to creep forward. Keep them a thread tight. Break away the stems of the jungle cock. Now, that's how you know that the jungle cock's tied in correctly. You want to just broke halfway up. And if you can break away the stems, and then just what's left to do is just sort of way to tidy up. Come in with your whip finishing tool and just throw in a whip finish. Your thread tight. Don't want to trim any hackles off, just come in and trim away your tag thread. Now just to seal up the head, I just like to use a wee drop of super glue, and this is the Loctite super glue that I use. Somebody was saying to me the other day that there's a fishing super glue, so I don't know if there's such a thing, but I just use the Loctite, and then we'll just make sure everything's nice and neat, squared off. And there you go, guys. That's the Apache Shrimp, and it's just tied with obviously the hackles are fluorescent rather than the natural. It's also a good wee pattern, this, tied in reverse. So put your red body and your red hackle at the rear and move your yellow body and your yellow hackle to the front, and that works for a friend of mine in the East Mayo waters on the Moy. So it's just a reverse Apache, if you like. So as always, guys, many thanks for taking the time to view the video. It's greatly appreciated. If this is the first time watching one of my fly tying videos, please consider subscribing. It just helps the wee channel grow. As always, be good. If you can't be good, be careful. And all being well, I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.